There are some new Zoom updates that just came out and I can't wait to tell you. Actually, I haven't even updated my app yet because we're going to do it all together. So you get the whole process from seeing what it is before, updating the app, and then we're going to see how it looks like after. And the main feature that I'm actually excited about is the new reactions buttons. They have moved to a different place and it's going to change the way we're going to engage and interact with our participants. So I just couldn't wait. I had to do a video on this right now. So let's first have a quick look at how does it look like right now. So right now, the reactions button is at the bottom right here, just like on down here. And when you click it, it gives you these 6 different emojis. You can do the clapping hands, a thumbs up, the hearts, the laughing face, the surprise, and the kind of party popper thing. And whenever you hit one of those, it will actually add it. You can see on the top left of your screen. I can't turn on my video right now because I'm in here, so it would mess everything up a little bit. But it shows up, and the cool thing is those reactions show up, as you can see, for anyone who also has their video off. So if there are occasions where people don't have the ability to turn on their video camera, or it's maybe not inclusive to ask or have everyone be forced to turn on their video camera, this is still how you can see if they're engaged. You can ask them to click one of the reactions buttons and it will still show up. So I love using those. But then there's also the non-verbal feedback buttons, and those you have to have enabled on the website. But if you click the participants button, now they should be right below me. There's these bunch of different things that say yes, no, go slower, go faster, and then there's a like, dislike, another clap, I need a break, a coffee mug, and an away. And those have been really good to do really impromptu polls. So let's say you didn't set up an actual poll, you just want to do a quick yes, no. You could ask everybody click the participants button, and then just choose yes or no. Does this make sense? Click yes. No? Okay, so there's 4 people now. Actually show the little number on the bottom, how many people have clicked it. And it looks like 3 people said no. So let me know what are your questions before we move on to the next point. Great way to get some quick engagement. You could also include those things in different activities. Go slower, go faster could mean if you're doing some kind of movement activity, you could be the puppet and everybody on your call could be the puppet masters, and they just determine how fast or how slow you're going to go. So anyway, those are some cool ways to use the participants button, but there has been a Zoom update and now they moved those buttons to the reactions panel and they all show up on the top and they still tabulate like how many people clicked it. So let's see how this actually looks like. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to close my Zoom meeting that I'm in right now, and I'll show you where to find the update button. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So let's end this meeting, and then if you're in the Zoom app, oh, it actually already opened this right away, but if in the Zoom app, on the top you should see a new version is available, update. So you could either click that, and as you can see right now, today is Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. We're just at the end of the year. This is pretty recent. If you're watching this video in like a few months from now, probably new updates have come up. It's always good to check. And the way you check if it doesn't show up here is you simply go to your main menu and there's an option that says check for updates. And if you click that or you click this update button here, the same thing happens. It will either show you this window, update is available, or it will say your current version is up to date. So now that we see this, we can actually do the update. So let's have a quick look at what is new that is actually exciting, which to me are the meeting and webinar features. Enhanced nonverbal feedback and reactions. Yay! Raise hand for host and co-host. Now hosts and co-hosts can also raise their hand. Before it was only participants that could do that. You can now export poll reports during the live session. You don't have to wait until the meeting is over and then go to the website and like search through it and then download this clunky report. This will hopefully make it easier. And the other things I'm actually not that interested in. And they did some more security enhancements, which is also good. And seemingly they made it a bit easier to access some of them. But the main parts that I'm excited about is these three things. I'm actually going to take a screenshot because we're going to post this as well in the group. There we go. And then we're just going to click update and go through the different steps. As I'm going through this, and if there anybody is watching this live on Facebook, you're welcome to add some comments, some questions, and I will answer them. But this will take just a moment. I have to type in my password. Nobody look. Hang on, now I misspelled it. Here we go. I'm going to take a moment. So if you have any questions, if you're watching this right now, you're welcome to post them, and we'll do a little Q&A at the end. If not, it was successful. Is it going to relaunch my Zoom app? Let's open it up again. Here we go. Oh, now it's of course opening it up in the wrong place. Let's move it over here. So now let's have a quick look. This just took a minute. We're going to go back up here, check for updates. And now it says you are up to date. So that is great. The latest version, I'm on a Mac computer, is 5.4.7. Done. Let's start a new meeting and try this out. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move it back here. So we are back here. Let's first have a look at the reactions button and what has changed. Ta-da! Wow, we even have the raise hand here now. Isn't that amazing? That's going to make things so much easier to direct people on where they can raise their hand. So we can do the same things as before. Have our 6 emojis with a heart, thumbs up, laughing. Ta-da! And then we can also do yes, no, slower and faster on the screen. That is amazing. I can't wait to try this out. And then of course we have the raise hand, which looks like you could do 2 things. It will actually add to it. Now, I am curious, before the reactions would fade out after about 20-30 seconds. Okay, it does it the same thing here. But the raised hand stays up until, I guess, you lower it again, or the host lowers it. Now, I'm curious, if I select yes, how long does that stay up? Hang on, maybe we can add a timer. So let's see. First of all, let's see if it disappears. It did disappear. So stopwatch. Let's add a little stopwatch, and hold on, we're going to stop. Okay, let me put this really close so I can click it really quickly. I'm going to click a reactions button, then we're going to start the stopwatch and see for how long it actually stays up. I hope that anybody else is as interested in this as me. So, oh, hold on, I need to actually click this over here. So there will be like a little delay. Okay, are you ready? Hold on, now you can't see it. So let's move it over here. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Okay, probably lost like a second here. So let's see when this disappears. Get my finger ready. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Okay, so this only stays up for 10 seconds. I'm curious, does the yes, no also only stay up for 10 seconds? Because then you would have to make sure that everybody clicks this button at the same time. Because if people click it too early and people click it too late, you won't get the full picture. So let's see, clicking yes and go. Okay, probably still, again, lost like a second. So let's see how long this one stays up. This one stays up for 10 seconds. Okay, there we have it. So the reactions button stay up for 10 seconds. Now let's have a quick look at if we can still use the nonverbal feedback in the participants panel, or if that has disappeared. So let me click on participants on the bottom. Okay, so they just added this message on the bottom that you now can send it from the toolbar. So now those are the only reactions that we have, and nonverbal feedback. I'm curious if you can enable more on the website, but either way, those were the main ones that I was using, the yes, no, slower, faster. Other than that, never really used the coffee mug, never really used the timer. I even forgot what the other ones were, but I never really used them. Those were the main ones. So I'm happy with that. What other updates were there? Right, they said something about the security panel. I think it's security settings on the website when you set it up. And then polls, you can export things right away. I, as a host, can now also raise my hand. Oh yeah, so let's have a quick look. So raise hand button also is not available here anymore. It seems like it also is just moved down here. So everything is now happening from this reactions button. Again, I think great decision from Zoom. We're going to make it a lot easier to direct our participants to the right place where they can engage with us. And I'm super excited that this is happening. If you are coming to this video on YouTube and you want more tips on how to use Zoom, how to really build your Zoom skills, I have a bunch of videos that I'll link somewhere in a moment, but also I'm putting together this short online course where I'm going through all of Zoom's features, and I'll keep it up to date. So that's coming out soon. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link in the description so you can sign up. If you have any questions on the reactions button, how it works, how you would use it, maybe you have some ideas on how you have used it in your work, in your events, in your meetings, in your workshops, let me know in the comments, and I will see you very soon. Okay, let's roll my little clip. Oh, hang on, I need to find, should have prepared this. Where are my things? Okay, also make sure you click like and subscribe if you're not yet, and then check out some other videos. See you soon.